Welcome back to the After Hours, the Uncut Podcast. And we got a new guest today. We got Brayden.
What up, y'all? This is my first ever podcast with these guys. Yeah, it's great to see y'all.
So let's jump right into it. We're going to go with LeBron leaving Ohio. This Akron, Ohio. Yeah, Cavaliers to go to Miami. Aaron, I know you're a big Miami fan. So how did that feel to you when he went to Miami from the Cavs?
So whenever LeBron James went to the Cavs after Miami, I felt betrayed. I felt genuinely betrayed. LeBron, if you're listening to this, I got some words for you.
Wait. I said from Cavs to Miami, not Miami to Cavs.
Oh, whenever he went from the Cavs to Miami, I love every single bit of that. As a Miami Heat fan, the last time I seen the light was that time. Ever since that, it's been darkness. All I've had to rely on is Tyler Hero, Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler before he went to the Warriors. I am very passionate about Miami. 305 Nation, baby. But heck yeah. But when LeBron went to the Cavs, I felt betrayed. You know, I mean, it's about the money. I get it, but come on, man. You had something good. If he had stayed one more year, I guarantee he would have broke numbers in Miami. But that's just what I think. That's just my sole opinion. What do you think, Jay?
I mean, I really have no opinion. He can hoop. That's the end of the story. He is undoubtedly one of the GOATs of basketball, and I hope to see him for a couple of seasons. And I hope to see Bronny get better at basketball because he's high-key buns.
Just put that drink away. Brayden, you got anything to say?
Listen, you got Michael Jordan, you got LeBron. LeBron's the undisputed GOAT of the NBA. I know a lot of people were out in their backyards in Cleveland burning jerseys, cursing LeBron James' name. But when this dude went to Miami, let me tell you, him and Jimmy Butler, they tore it up. I mean, they were cooking in Miami. I wish it stayed that way. I honestly wish he had stayed in Miami and didn't go to L.A. or nowhere else, man. That was a time to be alive when LeBron was in Miami.
Wait, pause. Let me go back to one thing that you said. The Michael Jordan and LeBron debate. Who's the GOAT between those two, Michael Jordan and LeBron James?
LeBron James, man. Listen. I like Michael Jordan. He's a great guy. But who's got more records? Who's the GOAT? Who's still in the league? LeBron James.
Thank you. No, that. Oh my gosh. Okay, LeBron, cool. He has all these things. He's like the new guy, right? You can't beat Michael Jordan, man. Like that, him during that time, like I can't even put it into words. Like every time someone says LeBron is better than Michael Jordan, I genuinely tweak out. Like
You gotta think. Michael Jordan was surrounded by Scottie Pippen and all these other GOATs. Derrick Rose. Dennis Rodman. He was surrounded by all these greats.
Let me say something now. You're saying LeBron wasn't surrounded by GOATs when he was in Miami. He had D-Wade. He had Chris Bosh. LeBron. Like, bro, LeBron is not the GOAT.
Surrounded by Derrick Rose, Dennis Rodman.
I think Derrick came after. Derrick came after Jordan. Just stressing over and off topic. But no, LeBron is not the GOAT. How many rings?
MJ is the GOAT. I have something to say. This may be off topic, but this is an uncut podcast. We say anything and whatever. But I gotta say, MJ is my GOAT. LeBron, he's like a close number 2, but honestly, the MJ versus LeBron day, as I was saying, the MJ versus LeBron day, it's kind of outdated now. We need to have, like, who's the GOAT of this generation. Like, maybe, like, I don't know. We'll see. Shabam, anything to
Yeah,
add?
you got no ball knowledge, bro. Yeah, who's the GOAT of this generation?
Zaya Wade.
It's Curry.
Exactly, bro.
You don't know the joke.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but
talking
it's
about.
Curry.
If we're talking about,
I mean, Curry is the good.
Curry is the GOAT of our time right now. Right now.
I will say.
LeBron comes at a close second. LeBron in his prime, way back like in the early 2000s or early 2010s, he was the GOAT at that time. But out of all time, Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time. Right now, it's Curry. Close to second or third is LeBron. I would actually put Kobe in that conversation as well. Rest in peace. Kobe Bryant, yes.
I will say. Curry's one of the best light-skinned players out there. Long live Kobe, though. I told you, I say anything.
Yo, why are you bringing race into this? The race got nothing to do with this, but Curry did change the generation of basketball right when he came in. Tyler Hero's good too, not gonna lie. He's a shooter.
Definitely top 20.
What you don't know about Shaquille O'Neal? That dude, you didn't even have to shoot. He would dunk on people, man.
How many threes did he make in his whole career?
But he didn't need to make no threes because he could dunk.
Shaq, the same
He
guy.
could dunk.
We're talking about Shaq, the same guy who made the same donut video where he's like, the chocolate, the chocolate, no.
Great guy, man. Hey, he saves with the general insurance too. He saves with the general insurance. You know, you've seen all those commercials. Shaq knows what's up.
Shaq don't know you.
Yes, he does.
Shaq don't know you.
I'm going to get a refill. I'll be right back. Keep talking.
I will say, shout out all the players in the game. I know Aaron has a shout out to make. I will drop a hint. She's a singer.
Sabrina Carpenter, next question.
All right, is that it for the? Okay, we'll wait for Aaron to come back, then we'll go on to the next topic. But yeah. Yeah, so yeah, after all that, let's. Yo, I swear if this mic was turned off, someone pushed this down. It was.
That wasn't me.
Okay, I don't think it was.
On everything, on my soul, it wasn't me.
That's okay. Well, I'll figure it out. Yeah, but next topic, we'll talk about how Brett Favre left the Packers to go join the rivals, the Minnesota Vikings, and that was pretty devastating for Packers fans. I mean, we don't have any Packers fans, unless are you a Packers fan?
No.
Do you even watch football?
Not really.
Okay. Yeah. So, Aaron, do you have anything to say? What happened about like 17 years ago?
Well, 17 years ago, I was 2 years old, so I wasn't really aware of anything till like 5 years old. But Brett Favre, I've heard a lot of legends about him. I've seen clips about him. I've heard a lot about him. But going from the Packers to your rivals, the Vikings, ooh, if I was a fan of either team. If I was a fan of the Vikings, I would not be rooting for him. If I was a fan of the Packers, I would hate him more than I would hate him as a Vikings. As a Vikings fan. Excuse me. But nah, going from like Tom Brady, like from the Patriots and AFC team to the NFC, the Buccaneers, that's one thing. They don't know each other. They don't have any beef with each other. But to go from the same division from the Packers to the Vikings, oh no, not for me.
So I really don't have much to say because I wasn't even born when the trade happened. Although I've seen old clips of Brett Favre. Going to one of your rivals is very big. I know a lot of people hated it. A lot of Green Bay fans hated it. But a lot of Green Bay fans still like Brett Favre to this day. I mean, there's still fans out there that look up to him. Although, I don't know why they're laughing. But, you know, Brett Favre, he's a cool guy. He ain't no Aaron Rodgers, though, I'll tell you that. So, yeah.
Actually, I have something to say.
Aaron Rodgers is a meth head.
He's a bum.
I mean, he's a bum also, but I'm laughing because Aaron and I are having a funny little moment. But anyways, on to the next segment.
That's a funny little moment. Who wants to? I mean, that's pretty much like football and basketball.
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah, obviously. Who wants to go first?
Well, I'll go first.
Which one? Oh. Okay. Yeah, the Antonio Brown. We all hate Antonio Brown.
I have something to say.
Yeah, I hate him. I hate him.
Whoa, no. Okay, I dislike him now, but prime Antonio Brown on the Steelers before he went crazy was awesome. Whenever he went to Tampa Bay, I seen him take his shirt off and run off the field. I'm not going to lie, that was probably the funniest moment of my life because I was watching that game live. As from a Florida team, I was like, no way. Is this real? Is this scripted? He takes off his pads. This is in New York, too, by the way, during the winter time. Takes off his pads, takes off his tank top under, runs off the field and goes deuces. I'm not going to lie. Antonio Brown was so funny. So funny.
You know, they say they don't like Antonio Brown. I say prime Antonio Brown's a great guy. I think, honestly, and probably was the CTE that just got to him and really messed with his head, which is very sad to see the downfall of Antonio Brown. Such a great guy on the Steelers. When he got to Tampa Bay, he did kind of lose his mind. But like Aaron said, that was crazy to watch live, seeing him just throw his pads off and just leave. I mean, I don't even know how he got back to Tampa Bay. I think he spent a couple nights in New York. It was just like deuces. So.
No, wait. Go, just one more thing. From Antonio Brown, one of the greatest clips of all time, besides him just leaving the field, was on when he was on the Steelers, and it was a punt return, I believe, against the Browns. And I'm not even going to lie. When I was watching this clip, I was baffled. He takes the ball. He's got some good blockers, right? This man decides not to just hurdle a Cleveland's Brown player, but to jump up and put his whole cleat in his helmet and plant him into the ground.
I remember this is like 6th or 7th grade. I was, I mean serious. 6th or 7th grade. I'm on Twitter and I see the video of Antonio Brown Dubai. In the hotel, and he's just throwing a woman around butt naked in the pool, and like, what is wrong with him? But that's how I remember him.
Was it when he was on the Steelers and he got like knocked down, or did he knock down someone? Remember, like a while back, like it was like I don't know what that was. I don't remember it, but like, yeah, it was like something like that, and like he just knocked him down. Oh my gosh. But I remember when he did what you said, Aaron. He did it to it was a punter. He did it to the punter too. That was insane. Exactly, bro. That was actually insane.
If that was me and I was on live television, I'd have to wrap it up. Y'all would never see my face again, because you would be remembered as the guy who got everything rocked by Antonio Brown. Head into the ground.
I don't think anyone remembers that until Aaron brought it up.
But like, but he's not gonna. The dude who happened to, he's not gonna forget about it. He's gonna remember that every day, getting his ass handed to him by Antonio Brown.
I guess so. Okay, Brayden wanted to talk about when Jordan Travis, that hip drop tackle, ended his career, sadly. But yeah, take it away.
So, one of the biggest, honestly, I guess you'd sort of call it scandal, was the hip drop block. And so, which a lot of people, if you don't know, it was sort of where you lowered your hip and you'd go in to basically side hit someone and grapple them, which would cause injury if you weren't careful, and was the unfortunate event that happened to Jordan Travis. And seeing that he could have at least gone to the Jets and played a couple games, unfortunately the Jets they rushed his rehab, and so he ended up tearing that same leg. And unfortunately, I had to medically retire from the game. But seeing that injury, I was actually like in person live. I was at that game, and the whole stadium, I mean, went silent. They weren't showing the replays. There was no Wi-Fi at the stadium, so everyone's on their phones trying to look up YouTube, see the replay of what happened. And I actually happened to look over and see the ambulance start up, and I knew it was bad. And it was a painful year for Florida State University fans. And a couple years after that weren't too great. But we are looking to bounce back. And I think we'll do it. I think we're going to do it. What do y'all think?
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I was at the game too, actually. I was with 3 of my friends. We were up nosebleeds, not going to lie. But still, I looked away during the time of that play. I'm like, it's just another Florida State play, right? Okay, not look away, just look at the crowd, right? Next thing I know, I hear people going silent. I'm like, what happened? What's going on? Next thing I'm trying to look at the screen, like, what in the world happened? Next thing I know, I see Jordan Travis down. He was down for a good, 15, 20 minutes. You had the ambulance come out, all the players surrounding. It was terrible. I'm not even going to lie. Even as a Miami Hurricane fan, all by the you, I got to admit that Florida State, okay. I got to admit that Florida State, they definitely got snubbed that year. The whole 2023 scandal, the whole Jordan Travis injury, I just felt bad. Felt so bad for Florida State fans.
To add on.
Hold up, they should have made it to the playoffs. Even though Jordan Travis got injured, they should have made it to the playoffs. And I mean, I get they probably didn't have a good chance of winning, but they should have at least they should have made it to the playoffs. And no one likes the committee. Yeah, the committee sucks.
To add on, I didn't watch FSC football that much, but Mike Norvell is a disappointment. He let down his team. Every time I saw FSC lose, I was just like, They had a good legacy, and I'm just getting disappointed every time they lose, because I remember when they were undefeated, everyone was like, "Go Noles!" They still have a massive following. That's it for me.
All right, is that it from everyone?
I'd like to see Jimbo come back. Let me know when we're ready. All right, so we're back. Camera overheated, so I was talking about Jordan Travis and Mike Norvell and all that. But no, to finish off what I was saying, I would honestly like to see Jimbo Fisher back. Mike Norvell is a great guy, but I think Jimbo can carry us far. And he's back in town. I've seen him at the Planet Fitness. He works at the local gym.
Is he really?
Or well, he doesn't. He works out at the local gym. He goes to Planet Fitness. I'm not going to disclose the location, but great guy. I'd like to see him back at FSU. So.
Great way to end off that. Now, Jay, you can start off with the F1 scandals.
So, I'm very excited to talk about this because F1 is my passion now, and that triggered a red flag, and they went under safety car, and pretty much Max Verstappen, he was able to get fresher tires, and Lewis Hamilton was an older tire, and all the other cars were back markers. So on the final laps, Max Verstappen was able to catch up with Lewis Hamilton, and I believe on corner 3, he was able to overtake Lewis Hamilton due to DRS. And from him winning that world championship, it triggered massive controversy, all because they believe the race was fixed and they helped Max Verstappen win. But I honestly believe it was just a fluke with race control, but things happen, and I'm very excited to see Max Verstappen this season. He put up a good fight in 2025. And in 2008, there was something called Crashgate. And this was with Singapore Grand Prix with the Renault F1 team with Nelson and Fernando Alonso. And pretty much Renault ordered one of their drivers to crash intentionally, so...
Yo, I'm going to be honest.
I'm just yapping.
Yeah, you're yapping like crazy, bro. I might want to speed it up a bit.
Anyways, let me finish.
I'm not going to lie.
So pretty much they got caught.
Hold up. Go.
I'm not gonna lie. I tuned half of your conversation out. I wasn't even listening.
Yeah, we're about to fall asleep. You might want to hurry up and speed it up or summarize it, bro. Come on.
Yeah, pretty much they got caught and they got kicked out of the Constructors' Championship, got fined a lot of money. And for Spygate in 2007, pretty much, McLaren got team secrets and they got kicked out of the Constructors' Championship, and they got fined $100 million. That's it.
Just 100 mil. That's it.
Yup.
That's a lot, but like.
And for Brayden, here you go.
Brayden has his phone. There you go. Talk about NASCAR, which I got no clue about, but yeah.
So I know many of y'all watching probably don't really know that much about NASCAR. It was bigger sport back in the 90s when we weren't even alive yet. But NASCAR, it's known for a lot of its drivers trying to bend the rule book to gain an advantage in the race, to obviously win, have the money, and make milestones in the sport. But I've got a couple here. And first off, we're going to start with 2013 Spingate, which was the final regular season race before going into the 10-race playoff chase that they had at the time. And so at Richmond Raceway, you had Michael Waltrip Racing, which had a couple drivers, Clint Boyer, Brian Vickers, and Martin Truex Jr. And now Martin Truex Jr. was on the cusp of getting into the playoffs. And Clint Boyer, who had already been a good second place in points, was good for the playoffs. And so it got to the closing laps where Martin Truex Jr. was falling off of that bubble to two drivers, Ryan Newman and Jeff Gordon. And the crew chief of Clint Boyer's team went over the radio and told him, "Hey, I bet your arm hurts. You ought to itch it," which was code for, "Hey, you need to spin the car and throw this caution so that way Martin Truex Jr. can meet up with the field under yellow and can pass them to gain a significant point advantage to hopefully to go ahead and send him into the playoffs." In which case NASCAR immediately knew what was happening and fined driver and owner points to the team and went ahead and put Ryan Newman in and added an 11th spot, which was never seen in the sport, for Jeff Gordon, which sparked a lot of controversy and was ultimately one of the team's downfall moments that led to the team shutting down. And I've got one more here. I know they don't know nothing about it. I got one more. And
Honestly, just keep yapping. Just keep yapping.
Keep talking, man.
You know, who told you to talk?
Me.
You know, it's okay. It's okay. I won't do that to you. What I was going to say, but it's okay. All right, go ahead.
So I'm going to keep it short and sweet. We got one more here that was in 2011, driver of the number 48 for Hendrick Motorsports, Jimmy Johnson, along with his crew chief, Chad Knaus. They had already won about 2 or 3 championships up to this point, and it was, I believe, the spring or fall race at Talladega, in which case crew chief Chad Knaus went into the car while the in-car camera was rolling and told Jimmy Johnson, "If you win, you have to crack the back of the car." In his exact words, if you were to do a burnout, wreck, get hit in the back of the car, he had to break the back of the car to hide whatever cheat they were using to give them an advantage at Talladega. And the reason this is one of the bigger moments was because it was caught broad daylight on the in-car camera, and was released all over NASCAR media the following day, and was just a big moment for driver Jimmy Johnson and crew chief Chad Knaus. So, yeah.
Who is the all-time GOAT besides Dale Sr.?
Oh, that's a hard one. You could go Richard Petty, although he had the backing, along with Jimmy Johnson, who also had a lot of backing. Dale Sr. was different than those two to me because he honestly didn't really have a whole lot of backing in his career. He actually had to work for what was earned. But one go I would have to say is probably Jimmy Johnson.
Mine is...
Hold up. Chill, bro. Who's your GOAT for F1?
If
you say Lewis Hamilton.
I'm not going to say Lewis Hamilton. I will have to say it's Senna or Michael Schumacher but that's back in the days. But if it was current, I'd have to say Max Verstappen, but a young buck that's coming up will be Oscar Piastri.
Oh, Aaron, you got any clue what he just said?
I have no idea what any of this stuff is. I'm gonna be honest.
All right, who's your GOAT for F1?
What, for F1? Kimi Räikkönen. Yeah. Yeah. And Jensen Button. Really like those guys. James Hunt was a very cool guy. I actually really like James Hunt. Very cool guy. Very badass. Oh, well, I can't say that. We're live. Sorry, this is uncut, unfiltered. Sorry, not sorry. Love you guys. James Hunt's my man. I got to go with him.
All right, is that it? You got anything
That
to
is
say?
it for me.
Thank God. Finally, this is going to be the last time I'm talking, and finally something that I hope everyone here can at least relate to. Another sports betrayal that came up in my mind. WWE. You can consider it a sport. You can't consider if you don't want to consider it a sport, okay, cool. They're still athletes. They're still performers. They still do incredible things in the ring. I consider it a sport. Way back in 2014 or 15, around there, right? You didn't even say it right, by the way. Okay, buddy. I will knock the black out of you. All right, so like I was saying, so in WWE, one of the biggest sports betrayals that shaped my childhood was the Shield betrayal. That group contained of Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose. And it was when when Triple H and Randy Orton came out proposing the plan B. There's always another plan. Seth Rollins took a steel chair behind Roman Reigns' back, and that shaped WWE to this day. Like, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose is not in WWE anymore. He's in AEW now. Like, terrible decision. Another betrayal, him leaving to go to AEW. But Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, they still have beef to this day. Like, every time they're in the ring with each other or they see each other, pure hatred, and it's pure cinema. I love every time that they're on screen together. So that's my last take on my sports betrayals.
Good stuff, man.
You know, W last betrayal. Hold up. You got to actually do it.
4 letters, 1 word. Yeet.
But yeah, so off Aaron said, honestly, I miss the McMahon era. Oh, yeah. But yeah, the McMahon era was insane. Like, right now, Triple H is ruining wrestling.
I will say.
Like, bro, no one likes him. I mean, other than the people in the back. But, like, yeah, he's, like, ruining everything that's going on. Like, I mean, we didn't want John Cena to retire off of Gunther. But wait, one more thing. We wanted AJ to beat Gunther. And, yeah, that just made me mad, honestly.
I have to say something. Aaron, who is your favorite superstar and diva?
Superstar diva from the Divas era?
Yes.
Ooh.
Obviously, Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan was not in the diva era.
Hey, mine's probably Nikki Bella.
Oh, yeah, I'd have to agree, Nikki Bella. The Bella twins, oh, my gosh, back then they were crazy. But I will say Triple H, yeah, he's definitely ruining wrestling right now. But I remember when I got back into WWE, WrestleMania 39, WrestleMania 40, probably the greatest WrestleManias and times to be a wrestling fan of all time. Like, the whole Cody Rhodes build-up from WrestleMania 39 when he lost all the way until WrestleMania 40 when he had to rematch with Roman Reigns and then he won the championship. Like, the stuff he had to do, he had to fight Brock Lesnar. He was in tag teams, Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and then the whole thing with The Rock. I mean, that was just amazing time to be a WWE fan.
Hey, Travis Scott hitting Cody Rhodes. That was insane. That was, you know, we all hate Travis Scott except Jay. Jay glazes him every day.
My first memory of WWE is going to see them live, getting one of those replica belts and meeting John Cena, getting his autograph. I was probably like 6, maybe. But it was a great time.
Cena was coming to Orlando next month. I was gonna go, but tickets got sold out to take an autograph and picture. All right, don't ever do that ever again. Yeah.
So, okay, this isn't on a WWE note, but this is on a UFC boxing.
Oh God.
No, the upcoming match. I don't know. I'm kind of scared for it because of what happened last time. But you've got Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson. Another match. I don't know. I'm kind of excited to see it. Seeing the Jake Paul Mike Tyson match didn't really pan out. I kind of want to see Mike Tyson actually get back into it. So let's see what Siobhan has to say.
Yo, that's gonna be the battle of the unks. Literally the battle of the unks.
Actually.
It'll be insane, but I got Floyd winning.
I have Floyd winning, but on another hand, call me delusional, but I think Conor McGregor is coming back. And I'm very excited for Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira. And I really feel bad for Tom Aspinall after the Cyril Gane fight. Gane needs to be kicked out of the UFC.
Aaron, Floyd or Mike?
Mike Tyson.
Give me big man Mike Tyson. I'll bite your ear off. Tastes like strawberries.
I'll hit him with a lisp too. All right. Anyone got anything else to say, or is that it?
That is it for me.
I feel pretty satisfied.
I feel good. I love you all.
All right, it's Siobhan.
It's Jay.
It's Aaron.
It's Brayden.
Peace.
That is it.